The Global Dokkan campaign is done. If it's not done officially, it will be very, very soon. So what I want to do today is go through my account because there are a lot of things like this, for example, that I have been neglecting. I mean, look at this. Look at, oh, there's more. Oh, there's actually more. Look at all this. I've got all of these units that I have just neglected their hidden potential system fully. And I need to get on top of that and start adding something to these. I mean, look at Gogeta. Gogeta is 0. Omega is at least 55%. I've got 4 units here that I can rainbow. So I need to get on top of that and do some much needed account management. But first, we are going to do a Global Dokkan campaign post-celebration account review, where I want to go through everything we managed to pull, and also the stone count, where we are on 1,387, which is definitely not a bad number, seeing as the Tanabata celebration will be coming up in the next few weeks. I think it is by the end of the month, might be early September, but it will be coming very, very soon. So the stone count definitely puts us in a good position. Moving on to the units we've pulled. The only unit I think I didn't pull during the celebration was the STR Pan from, I think it was Gogeta's banner. Besides that, we got very, very lucky and we have managed to pull every single unit, even the sub EZA unit in Champa, who I have yet to use, but he is also here. We have got the headlining LR Rose. We got very, very lucky with him and managed to pull 50. Just one of him, not no more, but one is more than enough. That's all you really need. We got lucky with the blue boys and managed to pull one of him as well. Actually, I might have pulled more of these. I haven't actually gone through their hidden potential. So once we do that in a second, we'll see if we've pulled more. Omega, I do know I have pulled more. I remember seeing him on the routes I had available. Oh, and his, you can see this little effect. So yeah, okay, I guess those two, I've only pulled the one. Omega, it is showing me I've got more than one. We also got, of course, Gogeta. We definitely pulled one of him. I haven't even done his hidden potential, so it's not even showing me those little locked 4 boxes. But we managed to pull him from the coins because we had to pity him. But we also managed to pull him from the banner with the tickets, where we got very, very lucky. And then we also got the INT LR Gohan in a very, very lucky summoning session. And he also, I have yet to do his hidden potential system. So now that we've had a look, I mean, the account is very, very good. We're in a very, very good spot. I somehow managed to pull all the big headlining units, which is not something I can say I've always done, but I'm very, very happy to have done so right now. Moving on to the hidden potential system, I was going to do all of them. I think it's easier if I just do the headlining units and the units that EZA during the celebration. So just those. I know if I go through everyone, this video could take a while because we still have a few units left. So we'll just focus on these. And we'll start with Goku Black, who, this is what I've gone for. Because I did it and then we just had a bit of an issue with the recording. But what I've done is I originally had him with 20 crit and a whole bunch of additional. But I've added 10 dodge and even further additionals through these skill orbs. I will probably change his hidden potential choices like these 3 and these 4 down here into additionals sooner or later, because he's a free-to-play unit. I wouldn't do it for a unit that costs gems or if I don't have the spare copy of, but for a unit like this who's free-to-play, I'm happy to do that. We also have AGL Rose, who was another one like the STR Goku Black, who because of the recording issue wasn't able to... I did it and then we had an issue, but we've gone a whole bunch of additional and a whole bunch of dodge for him. He was someone who I had both this bottom left section available to open up, and we did, but also his 3 or 4, whatever these little sections are called, we didn't fill them out at all. I don't know when I opened those, but I didn't fill them out at all because the unit was just unusable at the time. I knew he was going to EZA sooner or later. I was just waiting for when it happened, and when it did, now we've been able to make use of his hidden potential system and make it to our liking instead of wasting gemstones or dragonstones or a character. INT Zamasu is the final character from the Future Saga we have. Let's open up the final path of his and get that done. Let's activate this one with recovery boost. And this is what I had with Black. This is the exact same situation I had with Rose, AGL Rose. The bottom left section I opened up to fully rainbow him, and I left these sections open so I could pick whatever I want when he EZA, because he was in the same boat. He was a unit that was very, very outdated, and I knew sooner or later he would get an EZA, and I just wasn't using him while he didn't have his EZA. But now that he does, let's change this up to what I think I want to go with. This is what we're going to go ahead with the INT Zamasu. I've given him a whole bunch of dodge and additional. I mean, it's just the hidden potential system just doesn't work anymore, does it? It needs an EZA. The hidden potential system needs an EZA because every character that comes out, their kit already has guaranteed crit or guaranteed effective against all types or guaranteed additionals, and all you need to put on them is dodge, because these events don't do any damage, don't do any damage, don't do any damage, and then out of nowhere you get hit with a super that has 1 million, and your run that you've been spending an hour on because everyone's got over 600 million HP nowadays abruptly ends and you're left just twiddling your thumb. So I'm giving him dodge and I'm giving him additional, and we're going to activate that, and we're going to give our INT Zamasu 100%. Next on the list, moving on to the Blue Boys section and their team. Them themselves, I can't really add anything to. Only 55%. I only managed to pull one. But who we can make a change to is Vegito Blue. And we can't change his hidden potential system itself. But what we can do is change his orb spheres and maybe add a little bit of a dodge. And this is what we've ended up with Vegito Blue. I managed to give him 2 crit and 1 evasion on the bronze I should say, 2 crit and 4 evasion on the silver, and then 5 and 5 for the gold, and I'm very, very happy with how he looks. Let's move on to Vegeta and Trunks, if I can find, there they are. Oh, they're another one that's rainbowed, and we won't change their hidden potential system itself, but what we will change is the skill orbs. This is what we've ended up with Vegeta and Trunks. I mean, it's hardly the most optimum build, but it's what we could go with right now. It's just, again, the hidden potential system, it needs a rework. The fact that I can't change these after an EZA is just mad. It's mad that I have to change or spend stones to have to change a system that was working when the unit came out but has been outdated and changed because of an update to the game. And I can't update this. So it would be nice if we could do this without having to pay for it with dragon stones or a copy of the character. But here on the gold one, they do have a level 5 one that is actually theirs, if I can find it. Oh no, sorry, it's not 5, it's a 4. They do have a level 4 one that is actually theirs, but this type defense boost stuff, I don't like that. I don't like the type boosts or whatever's, because they're already a tanky unit, or they're already going to defend well against a type disadvantage, so I don't need that further. Moving on to the GT bosses category, where we have a few big hitters here. We have a few, starting with the headlining unit himself, where we can open up his bottom right path, which will make a world of difference. So let's do that. Let's activate, and then once I've figured out how we're going to go with him, we'll be back in a sec. He's very, very easy. We had a few of his own little skill orbs that we could add, the character exclusive ones, and we've gone for the dodge and defense, and then even for the hidden potential, we've gone for dodge and additionals. So let's activate Omega and move on to our next character, who is Nuova Shenron, who I have actually activated 100% because this guy, I think one of the missions was tied to his stuff. So we have activated his things. Don't currently have all of his skill orbs. So what we're going to do for right now is we're going to add that level 6 defense in. And we're going to give him another dodge here if we have it. And we're going to end up giving him these. I'm pretty sure this guy has his own character exclusive orbs as well, because I've seen him with a +9 defense somewhere. But we'll give him these for now, and then eventually whenever those do pop up, we can change that. That's not a problem. Another one in the same predicament as the ones we had earlier. We have Sin Shenron, who has got the top left and the bottom right paths fully complete and ready to go. But the little D sections here, I haven't made anything, put anything in, because once again, he was just outdated and unusable. And I was waiting to see what his EZA would do before I started adding things. But let's do that now that we have everything, and we're just going dodge. We're going dodges across the board. Okay, so with this guy, we have just gone dodges and defenses across the board. It's just the same thing. Same point, same argument, same case. You just want them to be able to tank when they get hit with the super, or at least dodge and get away with it. So activate all of that and get Sin Shenron also ready to go. Next, we have Omega, STR Super Easy 8 Omega Shenron. And look at this guy. Look at this. I had no copies. Actually, no copies. I ended up getting his copies from the, what's it even called? Let me have a look quickly. The Global Dragonstone 2025. This is where I got my copies of Omega. I had actually no copies. In the 10 years of Dokkan, I've not pulled this guy more than the one time. That is it. That's all we've pulled him. The one time. And this is what we're going ahead with STR Omega Shenron. Again, dodges across the board. He has, of course, his character specific equips, so we were able to throw a couple of those on, or one of those on at least, and we've just got additionals and dodge. And another one in the exact same position as most of the other units on this list. It's just the whole thing is available, the whole thing is ready to go, but nothing has been touched because he was just outdated. He was just not usable. What was I really going to even throw on him? But what we are going to be throwing on him is a whole bunch of dodge and additional, because that's just what the hidden potential system is for nowadays. You just throw on these dodges, you just throw on these additionals, and hope your unit procs these effects. And let's fully activate him, and that is the Legion of Shadows or Shadow Dragons? Shadow Dragons, complete as well. Once again, a whole bunch of dodge, 29 to be exact, and 6 additionals. Now we move on to his headlining partner and the GT heroes, where we have Gogeta and the Super Saiyan 4s. Let's start by activating the bottom right corner and giving our Gogeta a whole bunch of help. This boost, the first two extra characters you get to open hidden potential are massive. But even one makes a big difference. And for him, we have once again gone for the dodges. We've got a few additionals in there, but we've got as much dodge as we can. Let's activate him. Move on to his INT counterpart, where once again, we're in the same boat. And just like the AGL, he's also just in the same boat. We want a whole bunch of additionals and dodges. And this bottom right corner kind of messes him up because it does give the crit and doesn't really need that. But there's nothing we can do about that. Because like I said, I refuse to spend Dragon Stones. Next we have Goku, and look at the state he is in. Look at the actual state he is in. And we can't make that many changes except for the skill orbs. We've got a character that guarantees crit or has a lot of crit, and we just have more crit. Yeah, great chance of performing a crit, and we've got 26% crit. I mean, there's not much I can really do with him. It was only the silver orb I could really change. There's not much more I can do. He's got too much crit going on, and there's nothing we can do. There is literally nothing we can do until we pull some more copies of him. AGL Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is another one who we have pulled, none of. Oh wait, have we pulled none of? Or, yeah, why can't I unlock it? Why can't I not unlock this? Oh, it's in your deck. What deck is he in? Oh, he wasn't in a deck. I've selected him. He's the guy I've selected. I'm trying to level up the wrong one. This is the one. Okay, we have got some in him. I was about to say, what's going on there? That confused me. I was like, I didn't even realize I didn't have any of this guy. But this guy is pretty easy. We'll just activate the top right corner. We'll give him the super attack boost because that's all we do. And once again, I mean, just look at the state of this. We've got crit. We've got crit on another character who just has it. Who just performs a critical hit. We're just wasting things away here. We are literally just wasting things away. Yeah, once again, and there's not much we can change with him. It's literally just his silver skill orb, which we changed to dodge and defense. Next on the list, we have Pan, who is ready to go 100. Who is ready to go 100? Oh, why is she not going 100? Is it because of, okay, her link, her thingy. Let's quickly level her up because she's ready to go. So let's give her the 14 of the SR Sleeping Grand Kais and see how much that goes up by. 7, not bad. And then let's just give her the rest of the Side Grand Kais and complete her super attack thing. I mean, we only needed to go to 10, but that's okay. We've got abundance of super attack Grand Kai raising things. So let's just do that. And with Pan, we are once again going dodge and additional. Pan done and rainbowed. She's ended up with 19 additionals and 24 dodge. And I think we are on to the last character on the GT Heroes, and that is the Trunks that has Easy Aid. That is also ready to go 100%. But once again, we need to... Where is he? There he is. We need to get his super attack level up. So let's just throw all of those 13 red Grand Kais in there. Get him up to super attack level 15 and ready to be 100%ed in the hidden potential system. And he is also the exact same as pretty much every single other unit. He is dodge and additionals. I'm not quite level 140, but we'll figure. Actually, let me do that now. Because if I don't do that now, we are actually never going to do that. So let me do that right now and make Trunks level 140 as well. And voila, we have a fully rainbowed level 140 max level Super Saiyan Trunks GT ready to go as well. And we are on to the final headlining unit of the Global Dokkan Celebration, which is the INT LR Gohan. Who himself, do I have a dupe of him? No, I don't. I don't have any dupes of him. But what I do have is a dupe of the AGL, a dupe of the... Actually, we're not even going to touch him. He's not new. But a dupe of the AGL, and I think that's it. Oh, we're going to have a look at Tech Gohan as well. Yeah, that's about it. So let's jump into Goten and Trunks first. Who I am going... Oh, another one in the exact same situation. Another one in the exact same situation. He's got so much of his hidden potential system complete, but just left left open, waiting for his EZA. And for these guys, we're going full crit. No, I'm only kidding. We're going dodge and additional, of course. Of course. Why would we go for anything else? Nothing else works. Why would we go for anything else? We've once again gone dodge and crit. Let's move on to the final character on the list, which is the Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And we just don't have very, very good orbs for him, to be completely honest. So we're just going to give him some additionals and just leave it at that. Because I can't touch these. I don't want to touch them. It's too much. He's going to leave him as is with crit, even though he doesn't really need crit. But here we are. What more can you do? But anyway, I have finally been able to update my account and fix a whole bunch of units and update some units and be able to give some units a much needed improvement in the hidden potential system. We still have 5 more to go, or 4 more to go. No, 3 more, not counting these 2 on the ends. We still have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Majin Buu to go. I will do them in my own time because this is becoming a very, very long video. But I am going to call it there. Thanks for watching and